Hidden footage has emerged that hints at a surprising breach of royal rules. Meghan Markle appears to have flouted one of the most important customs during her very first meeting with the Queen. In the world of royalty, a simple yet strict rule is that no one should ever walk ahead of the Queen. For decades under Queen Elizabeth II's long, remarkable reign, every detail was planned so that the monarch was always at the front. This wasn't just about being polite, it was a key rule built on the royal order of precedence, showing everyone exactly who was in charge. And just when you thought the tradition was set in stone, a twist unfolded that leaves us all wondering what really happened next. On a clear day in June 2018, when Meghan Markle stepped out for her first official engagement with the Queen, the scene took an unexpected turn. Rediscovered video shows Meghan confidently striding ahead of the 92-year-old Queen, reaching out to claim a bouquet of flowers while aides hovered nearby. The moment, charged with a hint of rebellion, sent ripples of shock through those who witnessed it. Could one really ignore such a long-held rule so soon? When clips of that day surfaced on social media, viewers were quick to share their astonishment. One voice blurted out, "And she has the nerve to walk in front of the Queen. An absolute no-no!" Others remarked that this slip-up revealed a struggle to remember even the simplest royal steps, while some claimed it was yet another sign of someone always wanting the spotlight. The lively online chatter left everyone on edge, questioning whether every move was a conscious break from tradition or just a small misstep in an overwhelming world. That particular day wasn't filled with grand state affairs. It was a modest event where the Queen and Meghan opened a new bridge spanning the River Mersey in Cheshire. This rare joint appearance of the two women, marked by its simplicity, suddenly turned into a stage for unexpected drama, leaving onlookers curious about what might happen next. Adding to the intrigue, a lip-reading expert later shared insights into the soft-spoken words exchanged during the event. As Meghan walked toward the crowd, she gently said, "Thank you so much," her voice mingling with the murmur of excited onlookers. Moments later, an aide dressed in white softly asked, "Do you want to come down?" while guiding her with a friendly gesture. Soon after, another staff member in a green skirt offered a bouquet, prompting Meghan to ask, "And these?" She accepted the flowers with a warm thank you and a smile that lingered, an interaction that left us hanging, wondering about the delicate balance of duty and spontaneity. Under strict royal rules, when someone from the royal circle is handed a bouquet, it should be passed to personal secretaries so the flowers are properly displayed and to keep the royals' hands free for greetings. There's also the serious side of things. The bouquets might hide dangerous surprises. Yet the footage clearly shows Meghan holding onto the flowers, almost as if she couldn't let go of that little bit of beauty. Was it a small act of independence, or just a misinterpretation of centuries-old custom? Stepping into the royal world meant that Meghan had to learn a whole new language of manners, a language filled with rules about curtsies, the perfect handshake, standing up when the Queen rises, and even avoiding any public displays of affection. Unlike Prince Harry, who grew up with these traditions woven into his life, Meghan had to study every detail of royal etiquette from scratch. Every rule, from not signing autographs to greeting dignitaries in a precise manner, was a lesson in keeping up appearances. And while it might seem like old-fashioned protocol, in the halls of royalty, every tiny rule carries immense weight. This wasn't the first time Meghan found herself caught in a royal misstep. Before even officially joining the fold at age 36, her relationship with Prince Harry had been clouded by media stories suggesting she sometimes brushed aside established protocols. As she ventured into that very first engagement with the Queen, both she and Harry were aware of every watchful eye, each step loaded with the potential for controversy. Many say that the Queen had even offered a helping hand. It was rumored that a close friend of the Queen, the Duchess of Edinburgh, was ready to show Meghan the ropes of royal life. But as noted by a well-known insider, Meghan casually brushed off the offer with a remark like, "I have Harry," hinting that perhaps she believed she didn't need extra guidance. In hindsight, a bit more help might have kept her from another slip-up later that day, when she was seen getting into a car before the Queen did. Yet, not all moments of that day were filled with tension. There were flashes of genuine humor and connection, like when a photograph captured Meghan making the Queen laugh, a rare moment of shared joy that had headlines asking, "How did she make the Queen so happy?" Behind closed doors, whispers later revealed that the Queen and Meghan bonded over shared loves like dogs and thoughts of motherhood, turning an awkward day into one of unexpected warmth. Prince Harry later wrote in his 2023 memoir about the event, describing how Meghan returned from that day glowing, with a newfound closeness to the Queen. He recalled a heartfelt conversation about the joys and challenges of becoming a parent, a moment so personal it felt almost magical. Can you imagine how a simple day could hold so many layers of meaning? Pictures from the day show more than just formal smiles, they reveal moments of genuine laughter and camaraderie. One snapshot even shows the Queen sharing her own blanket with Meghan during their car ride, a quiet act of kindness that spoke volumes about the unexpected bond forming between them. In a later interview, Meghan recalled that chilly car ride with a tenderness that warmed the heart. The Queen, noticing the cold, draped her familiar blanket over Meghan's knees, a simple, caring gesture that reminded Meghan of her own grandmother's warm hugs. That small moment of shared comfort has since become a cherished memory, leaving viewers wondering about the secret language of kindness in royal life. Over time, small tokens began to symbolize their growing friendship. Meghan was gifted a pair of delicate pearl earrings by the Queen, a thoughtful present that she later wore at the Queen's funeral in September 2022. These little treasures came to represent more than fashion. They were a sign of a deep connection that transcended formal rules. Not long after, in an interview with a popular magazine, Meghan reflected on that first official engagement with the Queen. She spoke of the experience as something very special, a moment filled with genuine warmth that she would always hold dear. It was a reminder that behind the rigid structure of royalty, there can be moments of sincere human connection. Interestingly, Meghan isn't the only one who has stumbled over royal traditions. Even former President Donald Trump once attracted attention when he accidentally walked ahead of the Queen during a guard of honor back in 2018. Such missteps, whether by a political figure or a new royal, remind us that even in the grandest settings, simple mistakes can make big headlines. Then, in a later incident following the Queen's passing, another clip emerged showing Meghan again edging ahead of those senior to her. This time, Prince Harry had to gently pull her back, ensuring she didn't move in front of Prince William and Kate. It seems that despite all the training and guidance, the urge to take the lead can sometimes get the better of her, leaving us to wonder if this is simply her nature or a sign of deeper challenges yet to be resolved. Each twist and turn in this unfolding story leaves us with more questions than answers. What does it really mean to follow the rules when the world is watching? And in a life defined by strict traditions, can a single bold step ever be anything but a misstep?